Yo. Remember everything your boy been teaching over the last couple of years? If it shouldn't be any more obvious, I don't know how it gets any more obvious than this, but it's going to get worse and it will get more obvious. So I guess that was redundant, right? But anyway, I just wanted to remind y'all that the American Negro, the Israelite, is the guinea pig of this society and the globalist elite. So whatever they look to, strategies they look to foment against the entire population, including all nations and their own people, they usually try out on us first. Okay, it's no more clear if you read Medical Apartheid, that'll help. If you listen to Bill Gates telling you niggas got to get vaccine first and they trying to make sure niggas get vaccine first, do not fall for it. Okay, and for you white people getting mad at the Black Lives Matter, the ignorant black folk out there, why wouldn't you get mad when you didn't fund their education systems properly in order to give them a chance to understand half the information that you know? But white privilege doesn't exist, right? What about the 19th century when you white folks during the Reconstruction era, especially you immigrant white folks, when you were fed the bait of the white and black social status that the elite gave you so that you can have some psychological payment for just being white? You had no problems with dumping niggas to the side and running us over a few times over the last 150 years to 200 years, even post-slavery. And now that the world is waking up to realize what's going on in terms of the globalist elite, you want to take time to kick black people who have been subjugated by your people for how many centuries, which would include the elite, because the elite are your people. Okay? So I just wanted to send that reminder out there. Don't let these white people get off the hook. Hold them accountable and responsible for their collective history as a group, and hold yourselves accountable and responsible for the information that you're retrieving and you're distributing out to everybody else, man. All right? And stop going to them protesting and riots. How many times I done told you niggas, riots and protests don't do shit. I've been doing that when I was 19, 20, 21. It's a waste of time, okay? You're more effective studying so that you can understand the greater picture, see the puzzle pieces so that you can know how to move strategically, all right? Continue to study, continue to educate yourself, and I'll be back quicker than you think. Still working. So remember the Boule lessons? You see what's going on with Black Lives Matter. We already done it. Been put out there years ago. They George Soros funded, right? George Soros works with the Committee of 300, right? He's a Committee of 300 member. I think he's a member of the Roundtable Group, if I'm not mistaken, but he's up there. But anyway, they utilize communist tactics in order to take down the constitutional republic by driving you towards socialism. So you see this shit going on with the civil unrest, and Black Lives Matter, one of their founding members, telling you that they are trained Marxists. Just like the leaders in the civil rights movement were trained Marxists. MLK was a communist. He was a part of the damn Communist Party. It's not a Communist Party, but I'm gonna send you what the shit is called, where he went to receive training for, you know, what evolved throughout history to be known as the civil rights movement. And we see it happening right now. And the difference is now we can share information, and hopefully niggas is reading and being able to see what the fuck is in front of them. But this is that's a huge thing for her to tell you that she's a trained Marxist. All right, bro. So just look at what you see here. I'm gonna just read some of it to you. I'm gonna take a picture of it though. It says, you can't do this if individual nations have sovereignty. And before you can facilitate the great merger, meaning the creation of the communist, totalitarian, one world order, new world order, all that jazz, right? You must first centralize control within each nation, right? So that's what they've been doing over the last couple decades when they created the Federal Reserve, and then they allow these institutions or these industries to, inflate after they kind of cash out from the loans that they get from the government. The government then buys them through foreclosure or through what do you call that? Claiming bankruptcy. And then they take everything pretty much that was publicly owned and turn it into, or privately owned and turn it into public owned government, property. So then the next one is destroy the local police. You see, that's what they're trying to do now. Now, I'm not saying that slave patrol is a good thing. We know the history. But what I'm saying is if you remove all of that, you'll have total anarchy, right? There needs to be something set up that's a buffer, and our people don't have that. And then the next one, remove the guns from the hands of the citizenry. That's also what they've been trying to do, been taking place in. And these are communist tactics of pressure from above and below.